Oh, did I not tell you? I got fucking a fine for driving through a red light on the fucking Darlington Street. Is it filming? Yeah, it's still filming. I'm sorry, I got fined for driving through a red light the other day. It's not big or clever, but I shouldn't have been telling you all that. Yeah, camera appears to be working. Mr. H, subject please.
0 hours contract.
Right. Could you explain to people like me what 0 hours is?
Well, in days gone by, you used to go and start a job at wherever it be, Hitchins, and they guarantee you so many hours work. 37, 40 hour week, whatever it was. No, they're not obliged to do that anymore.
No.
They give you these 0 hour contracts, which unfortunately means that the employer 1 week can give you 2 hours work.
So what you got to do for money?
Well, exactly, this is it.
Just you can't sign on for a week, can you? Or 3 days? Well, you can, but fucking rigmarole are going through paperwork.
Well, because of universal credit now, you're actually you can't turn a job down just because it's 0 hours. Because the idea being that they'll make your money up. But it's just the faff of it. I mean, a lot of employers, especially these who do like picking jobs and that, they'll say, right, well, we need 20 people. So what we'll do, we'll ask 30 to come in because it's a Saturday and people might have been out on Raz, and we'll just send all the 10 home.
Yeah.
So you down out your bus first, start off with. The other side of it is, even if you're one of these people who think, well, I'm alright because my employer doesn't do that.
Yeah.
Eventually, because of costings and that, and because the guy who's doing 0 hours, he's making money. To be competitive, the decent employers will end up having to go down that road. It's good for nobody. When you come to think, is it?
I mean, unskilled workers have it fucking hard enough without
that crap.
You know, it's once again, isn't it? If you're unskilled manual worker in this country, if you're not part of the top 10%,
no,
life's going to be so fucking hard for you in the future, innit? You know.
And at the end of the day, like you just said, you can't even, you're going to pay your bills and that on that carry on. You can't budget for nothing. It's another example of the working man being screwed again. Oh yeah.
Even if you're a good, honest working man in this country, you'll never get anywhere.
No.
You have to be a shithouse and a thief and a bastard.
And you think about regarding the way that it's set up. Even if you do turn around and say, well, I'm not going to go in for that 1 hour, you're going to feel obliged to go in when they ring you, because you know yourself with the agency work, if you keep saying no, they eventually say, oh, we won't bother with it. And you get no.
The problem of being unskilled is there's millions of unskilled people to fill your shoes, kind of thing. You know, it's. I
mean, me and you. Do you remember? I hope you don't mind telling the viewers this. Do you remember the time when me and you was working together at a well-known?
Shall we was Patax?
Yes, Patax.
We was unloading wagons. Go on.
Well, like I said, we was unloading wagons, and we used to call it humping bags of cumin powder, didn't we?
Yeah.
You used to do that for so many hours, and you did have to work pretty quick, didn't you?
It was hard. It was hard work.
How many bags would you say was in one of them containers?
I don't know. Did you do them barrels of mango chutney?
Yeah, I did it all with them, mate.
It was very hard work. And basically, what happens was, after you left, you got another job, didn't you, doing something?
Yeah, I got out.
Me and a lad, Craig Shaw, was doing that, and they kept they kept turning the screw on us. They eventually gave us a lorry full of small boxes. It was them big long lorries.
Yeah.
It were full of small little boxes like that, where we have to unload in a certain time frame. So we both said that day, fuck it, we're going at 6 and I'm not coming in tomorrow. And they sacked us and got some Polish to do it. Now a week later they were ringing us up for us back.
I'll tell you a little interesting one here. That this is something I've never told you. They actually rang me as well. I'm not worked for them for about 6 months by this point, something like that. They rang me and said, "Why have you not come in?" They got our numbers because I'd joined through it with you.
Right.
And I said, "Because I don't work for you anymore." Not being nasty, and they just slammed phone down on me. That was their attitude.
But all you are is a piece of meat, isn't it?
Of course it is. But I feel sorry for people who do work on that. I mean, it was a step up. I mean, when I got knocked off the dole, and I was actually, at one point, and I'd only just met my now wife, I was selling bloody gas bottles on eBay, second-hand gas bottles.
I mean, they're going about the Confederate flag being a symbol of slavery. I think every fucking flag, at some point, is a symbol of slavery. You know, because Every flag in every nation is built on slavery of every colour of skin, and still the economy today is run on slavery. Although it doesn't appear to be slavery at first glance, technical slavery.
So when you go to these big name chain supermarkets, etc., just give a little thought for poor people who are on them 0 hour contracts, and maybe actually support the little man and pay a few pence more on things, but at least you're supporting small business.
Well, it's true, isn't it? I mean, we made a video ages ago, I think it's been lost on YouTube somewhere, but that's why Wigan Market's going down pan into it. Lee has a thriving market. I know I'm meant to be an hater of Lee, but Lee Market is thriving when Wigan Market's gone to fucking shit.
Well, Bolton Market's same, and did you know this, that in Bolton Market they still shout, you know, apples, pears, come and get this, ladies, and you get all that, which used to be on the old market. You're not allowed to do that at Wigan now. They don't allow stallholders to shout out. It's seen as heckling.
It's just
the shoppers.
It's basically the tying their hands behind the back and they want them.
For what reason, I do not know.
Because they want self-market off, don't they, to a
Possibly,
fucking
yeah.
There's money in it, so they can stick the fucking dirty hands in pot and everything. Hello everyone at Wigan Council. Enjoyed your documentary immensely. Shall we cut it there, Mr.
Yes,
H?
yes,